You see, any metal can claim to be good. Any metal under this earth can claim it is good unless that metal is tested. That is when we will know truly what it is, if it's truly good or it is not. So it is on such premise that I've come today to tell you that your relationship that you have, that your girlfriend, that your boyfriend, that your whoever that you may be, you are in a relationship with today. Go and test that your relationship. When I say go and test, I'm not saying that you should go and do what will make them to do something stupid. I'm not saying you should go and use another man to tempt your woman, in terms of taking her to a hotel. Although you can use that, but you shouldn't go to that extent. The reason why I say you shouldn't go to that extent is that, don't know if I would say some people are. However, the extent to which you can go is, to me, it's really up to you. However, what I want to say is that everybody who is in a relationship will claim that they are sent or they are the best person for their partner. However, only a test can actually reveal this, or can actually reveal this status, if this status is actually true or it's false. You see, what am I trying to tell you? You are a man, you have been in a relationship for quite some time. You are the one who is providing, you are providing everything, even what the father tested the loyalty of that lady. Only you or she's available. Then it's a sign that, you see, if you have not done all of this, then it's a sign that, that your relationship is standing with one leg, and the one leg, it's even on one foot. Standness has actually chosen you, or she is still available to other men, or she's still open to other men. Then if you are a lady, you also have a man. You should also look for a way to test that particular man. I'm not saying you should set him up. That's not what I'm trying to say. Test this person to know if this person can be able to lead you in the future. Test this person to know if this person can be able to protect you in the future. Tell this person that, or you want to go to it, not take steps that will lead to your own destruction. It's the reason why you hear, when ladies want to tell their men that they are going for night parties, you see that the men frown at it. They refuse, because they know what happens at night parties. When ladies tell their men that I want to go to a night club, you see the men they don't succumb. They refuse. They refuse blatantly that you are not going. You understand? You see, when ladies tell their men they are going for some certain trip, you see the men refusing. Why? Because they cherish such ladies, and they know that when those their women goes to such kind of events, they know that the outcome will not be good. So they are doing everything possible to make it happen, to prevent them from going to such events. So those men, they are not fools. You understand? You discover that majority of the time when such ladies flaunt the the directive of such men, and they go for such event, and without the man's approval, you discover that most of the time something bad usually happens, and that usually leads to the end of such relationship. Why? Because these men are known for protecting, for securing. They are territorial in nature. Let me use such word. They are territorial in nature. They are territory. They don't want anything to break into their territory. So it's the reason why they constantly want to do such things. So go and test your relationship today. If you are a woman, a lady, go and test your relationship today. You see, in subsequent video, test your relationship. Remember that test is not meant to destroy relationship. No, we want to know where the relationship stands. We want to know the faith of that person that they have towards us, if they are contrary position. So that's what we're trying to do in relationship. That's what we're trying to do when we are implementing a test, nothing else. You understand? So it's the same thing why I'm telling you today that you should go and test your relationship to know where it is. It's not to harm you, it's not to harm your partner, but it is better. There's majority of marriages that are crashing today were marriages that, if the right assessment, the right evaluation were done, those marriages were not supposed to hold. My younger one was telling me a particular story a few days ago, and before he finished the story, I told him, I said, from what you are saying, you've not completed the story. You just made it was just in his third line of what's happening in a particular couple. So this marriage, I think it's not up to 3 years. Sorry, it's not up to 5 years. And I told him, I said, these people we are talking about, and from what you have said so far, these people were not supposed to get married. That the man was talking about his wife, and he said that had it been he didn't see his wife's degree certificate, he would have argued that that the wife never went to school. Why? Because the woman does not behave like someone who went to school. Now, when we say does not behave like someone who went to school, we're not talking about reading and writing. No, what? Someone who went to school, there are some, basic transformation that, that's supposed to happen to you by virtue of exposure, socialization, that, that should make this thing to take place. You understand? But this person, none of such is happening to this person. You understand? So it's the reason why we are telling you that test your relationship. Remember, only a fire test will prove that a metal is gold or is just any other metal. Meaning that 1 million metal or 1 million group of metals can claim that all of them are gold until they are subjected through fire. You understand? So do that test today. Know what you are holding. Know what you are with. If what you are with is gold, if it's zinc, if it's brass, if it's aluminium, do that test today and know whom that your partner is. Not everyone who is telling you that they are good are truly good. Some are, you understand? Some are not even stainless. Some are not stainless steel. They are zinc. That, by the time little water touches them, they have, they wear away. So test out your relationship today and you'll be glad you did. This is Deficit Podcast. Our goal is to build a healthy relationship and ensure that every bad marriage should not hold in the first place. Hence, we go delve into relationship, helping young people to prevent and avoid taking mistakes that can cost them the rest of their lives and the rest of their destiny. Remember that if an injury can be prevented, it is the best option, because if that injury is allowed to happen, no matter how good it's treated, it will always be left. It will leave you with a scar on your skin, and that scar will be there for a lifetime. Talk on X as well as on Rumble, and even here on YouTube.